How many of you guys took the MRT to the meeting today? How many of you slept in an air-conditioned room last night? Well, thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Today, my topic is about environment and the world economy. We're living in a very fast world these days. I mean, if I see myself and if I just observe my life, just 6 years ago, I didn't even have a cell phone. And today, I carry the most sophisticated device that just gives me anything I need on the go. 6 years back, I didn't even sleep in an air-conditioned room, and today I have a room fitted with air condition and all sorts of gadgets that make my life comfortable. Back then, I never used to travel. Today, I travel like around 4 or 5 countries in a year. The fact is that our lives been changing very fast. Our lives become really fast, and I myself feel that all this has happened because of a loss to something, and that loss is a loss by Mother Nature. Mother Nature is being affected, and our environment, which we used to call environment, is turning into something called built environment. Yeah, the world is becoming a concrete jungle. The lands are turning brown, which once used to be green, and the rivers black. I mean, back in the school, we were taught not to cut the jungles because you won't have any wildlife to see then. These days, I see wildlife only in the zoos. The fact is that environment has been exploited in the name of growth, in the name of development, in the name of increasing standard of living. Have you ever given a thought the different gadgets, the different stuff, the different goods that you use in your daily life? What all have they gone through? You may have plucked them from the supermarket store, from a nearby goods store or whatever, but what they have gone through? They have gone through a life cycle of sins against our Mother Earth. Right from the time, the stuff, when it was mined, it polluted our earth. When it was transported in those big trucks, it not only released all those greenhouse gases, but also spread lead all around us. When it was processed in a manufacturing plant, lots of chemicals were spilled in the waterways. And not only after they have made your life comfortable, they create a problem at the end of disposal. Wherever they go, they devastate the ecosystem they are present in. So the point is that all this has been destroying our environment. You may argue with me. You may say, no. The companies these days are trying very hard to put into environmental friendly technologies or having a very sustainable form of business. Every company's website you go to, they will have a page on environment or sustainability where they mention that, okay, we do this, we do that for making our processes better. But the real fact is that they're all governed by competitiveness. They're all governed by growth. They have to sell their product at a cheaper price. And that's why they may be following the environmental regulations in those developed countries, but the manufacturing or the processing is all happening in the third world countries where there are no environmental regulations. The impact to the environment is that much. Now, what is the solution to this? I mean, at a bigger level, if we see, the only solution is that we stop the growth, we stop using these products. But if you see what the kind of environmental impact which I had some 6 years back and which I have now, consider the third world countries where a lot of people are still living a very low standard of living. If their standard of living increases, think about the environmental impact. Now, the only solution to this would be in the hands of the governments and the policy makers, which are screwing up at the moment, as you saw in the Copenhagen summit. The only hope is that probably they come up with an impeccable solution or impeccable policies to solve this problem. But that doesn't deter me. I myself will make an effort to take every step I can take in my own to reduce my impact. I make sure that I don't switch on an aircon if I feel that the climate or the weather inside my room is okay. I sometimes take MRT and not take a taxi when I think that I have enough time to reach my destination. I limit my shower times. And it's all these efforts that I take, because I know that future is something that is very unpredictable. The only way to predict the future is to create it and make an effort towards it. And so my only hope is that all of you here take it in your mind and just think of your future generations whenever you do anything or you take anything you use in your life. Just think about it and make a conscious effort towards being more environmental friendly. Thank you.